Would have been playing it during the day today, but I had to go into the office for some for some team building stuff. But yeah, we've been playing it. My character's sort of going. Have you been? How have you been enjoying Last Epoch? Because you were on it the other day, right? How far have you got into the new season? We're just going to do some community Diablo stuff today. I thinky. I only played 3 hours of it. Been in Liverpool past 2 days. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I'm into the monoliths and stuff. As you do. They do. Cheers for the sub, man. I can't believe it's already 2 to 3 months. That's mad. Where does time go, eh? What's the trade site you use? Diablo.trade. I will link it to you, Loki. There you go. That will solve your problems to a point anyway. You'll have to contest with the idiots on it. But if you can sell stuff on it, excellent. Pretty much 3 months since I got affiliate. That's true. That is true, right? Well, I suppose actually it was mid-April. May, June. Yeah, it is. 1, 2, for 3 months. Blimey. That's gone quick. Yep, make sure you add me up, guys. If you want to add me up, we're just going to go do some Hell Tides and probably do some bosses later on. Let's have a look what resources I've got. Yeah, I've got a bunch. I figured I might. Good. So yeah, we'll just do a bunch of stuff today and have a good time as per usual. So yeah, everyone, make sure you've got your giveaway tickets. If you're playing Diablo, ! Enter. We're going to give away some billions today. And if you want to add me up, yep, ! BTAG or ! BNet. Feel free to add me up. And we'd go and jump into a Helltide now, but it doesn't seem worth it when there's only 10 minutes left, really. Until we're, 5 minutes until this one ends, and then 10 minutes until the new one starts. So I figure I might as well just wait for the new one to start. I'm going to go roll some items. Never know, might get something I can sell. Let's do some gloves. The answer is no. Alright, cool. That's all them done. Eskio, how's it going, dude? How's it going? How are you doing? Good to see you. We haven't got any queues going on just yet, guys. But we will do if we get around to doing bosses and such. Hello, Cat. How are you? So is there anything today that anyone particularly needs to do or wants to do? Obviously, I think most of you'd want to do bosses for Ubers, but I mean outside of that. Like Glyph XP or Capstones or Leveling or Helltides or Pits. Tormented runs, yeah, I mean, okay. I mean, boss runs. So we'll take boss runs out of the equation for a minute. Is there anything else that anyone else particularly wants to do? Because we'll do boss runs a bit later. We normally do a couple of hours of other stuff first. I like to try and break it up a tiny bit, otherwise it just ends up being just boss runs constantly. Which is fine. It makes for a bit more interesting of a stream if we sort of break it into 2 halves almost. Vigo, how's it going, dude? Good to see you. Straight in with the giveaway tickets. He knows. This guy knows. Straight in, enter. I want my billions. How's it going, dude? Oh, dear. Come on, Helltides. Rotate over, please. Yeah, I'm not too bad. Bit sleepy, but I'm good. I am good. Hey, Polaris. How's it going? Howdy, howdy. How are you? Can I join your Helltide? Absolutely. Just got to wait for the new one to rotate in. So it's about, what, 7.5 minutes, 7 minutes, something like this. So just wait for the next one to start, and then we can get going, I guess. Hey, Big Bad Panda. How's it going? How's it going? Gonna go smash a quick pit while we're waiting, I suppose. Why not? The last one, since I've got 5 minutes. Warm up my hands a bit. Oh. Yeah, I'm not bad. I'm not bad. It's good to see you. Good to see you all. Yeah, not bad. Long day. Started off with walking to one train station to find the train was broken down, so I had to walk to the other one. That was slightly less than exciting. Oh, well, that's good. This is a horrible map with horrible... Yeah, blooming suppressors already. Wonderful. Never mind. Certainly gets my my reactions going anyway. Game? Game? What? That was weird. I had 3 charges of boots and I was smashing space there and it was doing nothing. I got locked there out of using my ability. That was BS. Sitting there, I didn't want to hit any harder, otherwise I might have actually broken my keyboard. It's doing... Oh, freaking hell. Right, now I've not no charges, I can see that. But before I definitely did have, because I checked 3 times. That was a bit BS. Got stun knocks there. Noobed it already. Well, I say I noobed it, I got cheesed there by some mechanic or another. This is one of the worst map segments for this build. It's just... I hate any of the map segments that are like this, that are just 90 degree... Just 90 degree angles constantly. It's horrible for this build because this build relies on firing straight down corridors. This is a much, much better map segment because it's, yeah, just massive open areas. So if I was ever to push pits, I would absolutely need a pit that just doesn't... It's really weird. Since that patch the other day, my build seems to be taking an awful lot more damage. I had this the other day. It feels like I'm taking a lot more damage than before, and I couldn't work out why because... I need to check my glyphs and stuff because that's the only thing I can think of. All my stats look fine. My health wasn't doing this before, jumping around. That is one of the reasons I died there as well. I had this the other day. It just felt like I was taking a lot more damage than I was before, for some reason or another. I did change a couple of items around, but the stats on it were just better, so I shouldn't be taking more damage. So unless something's bugged now, and it's not activating for some reason. Because it feels like I'm taking a lot more damage than I was before. Like my health is jumping around like a lunatic and it really wasn't doing that before. I was able to pretty comfortably tank all this stuff. Can you give me the portal, please? Like, literally, it's on the cusp. Just open the portal, for God's sake. It's weird. I don't understand why that stuff was doing so much damage to me. Nothing's really changed on my build. I'm going to have to look into that. The good news is the boss will get absolutely slapped. This is where this build actually does excel, especially in solo. Yeah, just absolutely ruin the boss. So let me have a quick look. Armor's fine. Loads of life, right? This is not the problem. Resistances should be fine as well. Might is activating. Have I got something wrong here somewhere? Seems fine. Seems fine. Seems fine. Seems fine. Yeah. That all seems fine. That skills. That all seems okay. And that seems fine as well. That is weird. It just feels like I'm taking more damage than I was before. Maybe it's just because I haven't really done pits for ages. I don't know. Oh well. I just noobed it, what can I say? And Double Stomp coming in with the Prime. Dude! Thanks so much, Double Stomp. I appreciate you. Not on LE tonight, unfortunately, dude. But I will be back on Last Epoch again at some point. Just as a Diablo night tonight. And Polaris, glad to hear you're doing well. Jean, you're in a pit. I was in a pit. Yeah, we're going to go do Helltides in a sec, Jean. And I'm good. Not bad. Yeah, it's been a long day. Real long day. Yeah, the Metamorphosis bug. Honestly, I'm sitting there looking at this, smashing spacebar. Like, so I've got no charges now, but I was sitting there doing this, like smashing spacebar, looking at that. 3 charges, smashing spacebar, 3 charges. I'm like, what's happening? I'm like, is this meant to save me? Never mind. At least it's not hardcore, right? Started working my Bone Spirit Necro. Yeah, Bone Spirit Necro is actually really fun. I played that in season 3. I think that was my one and only season 3 character. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit different now, and it's going to be even more different in season 5 because it's getting a huge buff with Bone Prison. But yeah, Bone Spirit's a pretty fun build. People have been saying they are dealing less damage too. Yeah. My damage felt okay there, but it felt like I was taking more damage. My health was going up and down like a yo-yo, which certainly wasn't doing before. So, question mark, question mark. But anyway, it's Helltime time, which should be a little bit more easy and a little bit nicer to play. So let's go do this. We can get a couple of parties set up. So if anyone wants to come and join me for some Helltide fun, just come and jump in. If you haven't got me added, !BNet, !BTag, just add me up. We can get a second party set up. That's not a problem. Okay. That's 2 people. Good times, good times. Let's go and see where we're at. Which one are we going to go do? Yeah, we'll go up here. It's around here, isn't it? And Octomaster. Yeah, Octomaster with the Bone Spirit comment, obviously. Yeah. How you doing, Octomaster? Anyway, you good? And Hellspawn. Hello, everyone. How we doing? Yeah, I'm good, dude. How are you? They secretly nerfed Druid again. Blizzard hates Druid. Confirmed? Question mark. Well, I'm not sure we've gone that far. Yeah, I'm not sure we go that far. But, I mean, Druid's potentially going to have one of the best builds next season with Landslide. Unless they do actually go ahead and massively nerf it from the PTR. So I guess we'll see. But hopefully not. Alright, we need a brain. And we need one of these. Wonderful. May as well kill those while we're here. That's It's normally around here, isn't it? Yeah. Hey, Nick Annabis, how's it going? Good to see you. Yeah, evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, just jump in, Loki Debug. If anyone else wants to come join in, we'll have to get a second party set up. There we go. Oh, we've got 39. Wonderful. Okay, so we've got a full party here. If anyone else wants to come join, just let us know. Either PM in Twitch or PM me in game, and I'll get another party set up. We're just going to chill here for a little bit, just get warmed up, and then we'll figure out what we're doing for the rest of the stream. It's the weekend, and someone snuck some special brownies at work at our midsummer party. Got to leave early and feeling great. It was my midsummer party today as well for my workplace. Funnily enough, yeah, I had a couple of drinks, so I got home and I was like, I'm really sleepy. I should probably have a nap if I'm going to stream tonight. Fully intended to get up earlier, and as always, slept till about 20 minutes before I'm going live. So I wake up and I'm like, I should probably go get ready. But there we go. Good times were had. Special brownies sound fun, though. I feel like there is truth to the hate because Barb is the clear fave. Yeah, I know, exactly. I don't think anything's going to change with Barbs unless they change how many weapons they have or change how many aspects other classes has access to. Either that or they've got to drastically improve the power of other classes' aspects, really. And or other hooks for their builds. Level the playing field with how many interactions the builds can actually have going. It's a nice idea saying, the barbarians, the barbarians' like key thing is that they can have all these extra weapons, but being able to have all those other interactions is one of the reasons they're so good compared to other builds, really. Not sure we're going to see any fixes in that regards in Season 5 either, just thinking about that. In the expansion, we might see some key differences and changes. We'll have to see, though. We shall have to see. Blizzard got a favourite child. Absolutely, yeah. Look at how awful the Druid cosmetics are. That pretty much, yeah. Mine's one of the only skins that's actually worth getting. I've got the Frozen one as well. That's pretty good. But otherwise, most of them look a bit meh. Most of them are pretty average compared to the other classes. So yes, Druids definitely need some love. If anyone else wants to come join us in the pit just for a little bit, just let us know. We'll get a second party going. And we're going to go do some tormented bosses probably a bit later. Yeah, exactly. That's one of the problems with druids. Most builds require or make you go into a bear and wolf form, and then you just don't see your skin. So yeah, they do actually need to think about that. The skins in mind, don't they? Really, to make it so that they can be used in some form while you're in those forms. Yeah, exactly. Just being a werewolf or bear, like looking all pumped up with like moon armor on or something would look properly good, or blood armor, or lightning armor. So you're running around as a wolf with armor with lightning coming off you, and have your wings on your back. Just look ridiculous, but it look crazy good. But they have cute ornaments, yeah. Beard ornaments. And yeah, guys, make sure you don't forget to put your 2,000 points into the community challenge. If you go to the bottom of the chat and click on the channel points, there is a community challenge active there. Be sure to put your 2,000 points in for the stream. It is a collective effort. What's the event for? So we did the one the other day for a 24-hour stream, dressed as a maid, as voted by the crowd. We completed this successfully. I didn't die. So I'm going to do something similar again, except, well, yeah, you guys can vote for a different way to humiliate me, whether that's making me dress up as something else or something like this. But something I wanted to do last time, but I honestly just didn't have as much time as I needed, really, to sort of make sure I can get everything in place, was I wanted to do it as a proper charity stream. So, you know, just raise some money for a good cause and do it. I just didn't, yeah, you guys completed it, and then it was like, oh, we're going to do it in a few days' time. And, you know, I've never done one before, so it's a whole load of big question marks. So I've done one now, got an idea what I'm doing with some of it and such, and yes, that's what we're going to do this time. Just a slight twist on it, and we're going to do it for something mental health related, probably, because I feel like that's an important topic and something I personally support strongly. Yeah, and assuming you guys will complete it, which frankly you guys are well on your way. I probably should have made it 1 million points, not 750,000. I made it a little bit higher than last time because there's generally quite a lot more of you these days than there were when I started that last one. But assuming you get it completed, I'm actually thinking we'll do it on the release of the new season, which is, what, 3.5 weeks away. Because there'll be loads of people back playing Diablo, and we'll just do a massive blast, get the character up from level 1 to, well, 100 if we can. I've got those days books off already. Gives plenty of time to get everything set up for it, and to hopefully build up a little bit of hype, since if I'm doing a charity stream, it would be good to try and get some exposure for that particular reason. Not for me specifically, but for more the fact that, you know, it's actually more, it's not even about necessarily getting money out of people. It's exposure of what it's about and what it's for. And then, sure, if anyone wants to donate, then that's very nice of them, but that's, you know, that's completely obviously up to people. I won't be asking people to, as per se. But just having people there, people to to spread the word, would be really, really helpful. Guys, I'm just going to go quick. Oh, there's no one here. When one of you's back, I need to go sell up. Oh, there's only 3 of us in the party. Guys, we've got a spare spot in the party if anyone wants to come join us. Oh, no, Loki the Bug is coming back. Ignore me. Although, if anyone else does want to come join, let me know, and we'll get a second party set up. Yeah, no worries, Loki. You're good, you're good. I've just seen your message. But yeah, I hope that answers the question, Oxmaster. Outside of channel points, does anything add to the total? No. It's literally just you guys collectively putting your 2,000 points in every stream. But it is doable. I did the math for you. So I'll do it here for you right now. Just try and do it and try not die. So I made it 750. So let's just shoot. Right, it's a 30-day timer. 750,000 points, right? That's not 750,000. There we go. Right, let's assume in 30 days I'm going to do 20 streams, which frankly on my current schedule I will probably do more. But let's just say I do 20 streams, right? So that leaves you 37,500 needed to be done per stream. And then if you divide that by 2,000, it means that just under 19 of you every stream need to put the points in, right? And that's really conservative numbers, to be honest, because I will probably do more than 20 streams in it since that started. This is the 3rd one already in 3 days. So, and you're already well above that the curve. I think you're already up to you're up to 12% already, and you've got 29 days left. It says so. You've got loads of time. You're like more than a tenth of the way through, and you've only used 1/30th of your time, give or take something like that. And what if someone's come put a heart in here? So it's definitely achievable anyways, I guess is what I'm saying. So yeah, as long as people keep smashing their points in, have a good time. And then, yeah, it's basically going to be another come and abuse me, or come and abuse a streamer for 24 hours. Try and raise some money for a good cause. We'll have specific channel options again, maybe some extra, maybe some other cheeky... I've got some other cheeky bonus things that I want to add to that one as well, which will be slightly different from the other one. I'm not going to give anything away, though. Like I said, I just kind of assume you guys are going to complete it, to be honest. Because you probably will, and that's fine. That's the idea. I've made it more than achievable. So, yeah. I couldn't think of any ideas that were just better, to be honest, because that was quite funny, right? Anyone who did drop in while I did my maid stream, it was just quite funny. I've rewatched some of the VOD, and it was quite hilarious. So yeah, obviously the maid outfit is done and dusted. We'll do a different one next time, or or something different, a different theme. All right. Oh, we've got someone here. I can go salvage. Well, hey, this is good. I need to salvage. You enjoy the abuse. Oh, yeah, baby. Give it to me. Well, that was fun. Fly got in the house and cat's going crazy. Knocked my monitors off the desk. Thank goodness nothing broke. Jesus, knocked your monitors off the desk. How... Your cat must have gone for it, like, big time. I mean, my cats are the same with flies, but still. My cats don't go anywhere near my monitor. They know they get told off if they do. They know they're not allowed on my computer chair on my desk, and they don't. They both tried once when I first got it. They both got told off, and they have never tried since. They do not like being told off, my cats. But I've been really strict with them since I've had them, and I've not needed to be strict with them for a long time, for the most part. They're actually really well behaved, my cats. One's a bit whingy when he wants attention, but that's not too bad, really. I wouldn't say that's them being naughty. It's just they're still quite young. First time in over a year. Damn. Well, I'm glad nothing got broken, because honestly, that would make me super sad. My monitor was very expensive. It's one of the things I didn't cheap out on when I got my new computer, because I want it to last me many, many years to come. So I got an OLED 32-inch 240. It's the best monitor on the market right now, basically. It was a lot of money, but it is ridiculously good. Yeah, it's super, super good. Like, the colours are insane. The refresh rate is the response rate is insane. It comes with all the bells and whistles, basically. So yeah, that'd make me pretty sad if that got broken in such a fashion. Only 3 years old, yeah, so not old at all. Yo, we're doing bosses today, Saluta. Yeah, we'll do some bosses a bit later. We're just starting off with the usual, just warm up and chilling and chatting. Give people a chance to join in, because, it's I guess it's slowly but surely becoming evening time stateside, so a number of people probably still at work. And yeah, we'll do some bosses. How are you, Sluter? Good to see you. Anyone else been lagging in D4 recently? It feels okay to me right now, actually, to be honest. So, not me. Has anyone else been experiencing lag in D4 recently? Ooh, 2-stack gloves. Willpower damage over time. I mean, we can try setting it. Why not? Hoping some big money ticket items today. I've got a few things to sell still, but I've been a bit lazy on the trade site the last few days, honestly. It has been a busy week. Busy week. Nice. Let's go stick that up on the trade site quickly. I don't want... Uniques are worthless to me. Like, someone's offered me 200 bill and in his words, a shit ton of uniques. Like, what do you think the uniques are going to... It's just way too low, and they know it. Like, no. I'm not even going to respond at this point. It's borderline insulting. Like, I don't understand what offering me uniques he thinks he's going to achieve with that, because they are worthless to me. Like, what does he think I can do with uniques? I'm not going to be able to sell them. I'm probably not going to use them. So why would I accept them, like, without being rude? You know? That's just desperation right up there. Lucky hit resource. 8.5. I don't know if these will sell, to be honest, but we'll pick one up anyway. Why not? Zoe Blackfire, how's it going? Good to see you. I only lag when I first come to Helltides. Interesting. When you say lag, do you mean like game stuttering lag or internet latency lag, like rubber banding? They are two quite different things. So I get a better picture of what exactly you mean when you say lag. Because if it's stuttering, then that to me sounds like a loading issue. It's probably, and if it's only when you first get here, it probably means it's something to do with memory. It's loading in lots of stuff, and it might be throttling your memory, which I had when I was loading into towns. Imsary, I'm good. How are you? How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. It's not even worth selling now, bro. I got offered one bill for a double GA focus cut. Yeah, exactly. I think most people are probably giving up now because it's so near the end of the season. It's just why I'm not pressing too hardcore on it, yeah. I figure I've got enough gold, and other people have probably got enough gold that we can just carry on doing these giveaways for the rest of the season. At this point, I'll put a heart in. I'm just going to quickly go salvage, guys. BRB. Just had surgery this morning, being a bum now. What was the surgery, if you don't mind me asking? Hope you're okay, first and foremost. And I hope it went well. And I hope it wasn't for anything too serious. But being a bum, I mean, it sounds very reasonable if you've just had surgery, even if it's only small surgery. I've got to hydrate twice. Cheers, guys. Cheers, everyone. I appreciate you all. Every time I boot up my stream and you'll jump in, honestly, it amazes me and makes me happy. So cheers to all of you. Oh, there we go. Lovely. I need lots of hydration today because I had a couple of gins earlier and I'm feeling dehydrated from it. Which is why I wasn't going to drink originally because I knew I'd just be dehydrated. But there we go. We did because I'm a noob. Noob. And to be honest, I very rarely do the socialising thing with people at work, so it is quite unusual. Yeah, I've already got one of these. I didn't sell before, so it's unlikely there's other ones to sell. What a noob uninstall. Good man, just had to... Oh yeah, you already said that, yeah. Mine like freezes a few seconds, and then once it loads in all the players, then I'm all good. Yeah, that sounds to me like a memory thing. How high have you got your textures set in game? Because I see, I've got a crazy good computer, but I've only got I've got 32 gigs of RAM. And even with that, because I'm running in native 4K, when I loaded into towns with the texture pack set to ultra, it was causing my frame rate to just tank for like 5 or 10 seconds down to 15 or 20 frames maybe. And then it would just be fine once it's loaded everything in. And basically what's happening is it's slightly exceeding the 32 gigs of RAM, mainly because Windows is rubbish and really unoptimal for memory. And So then it's going to your hard drive and looking for your virtual page memory, which is just way slower. And the game just does not, because this game is loading things in and out on the fly constantly, it does not like that at all. So it could be that. You could, if you've got your texture settings set high, maybe set them down one and see if it fixes the problem. Just test it out. Might do, might not. I did a lot of trial and error to find what my problem was. It took me a number of streams and a number of days to figure out exactly what the problem was. And then once I did, I've just left it on the second setting from the top for now until I get another stick of memory at some point. I've just seen your comment, Entry. Meat enlargement. I was going to say, I mean, if that's what you had it for, then excellent. Some people are going to be very happy once you healed. Rosa Glory, how are you? How's it going? Yeah, good. How are you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. And Bone Mill, how you doing? Good to see you all. Joke, umbilical hernia. Oh, yeah, that doesn't sound so fun. Well, I hope it went well. I hope it heals up nice and fast for you. And until then, yeah, just rest up. Lots of water. Lots of rest. Lots of Diablo. Lots of demon slaying. I heard it's good for the healing. And Gorge coming straight in with the noob, of course. How you doing, dude? Kind of bored of Last Epoch now. Leveling is taking too long. Yeah. Do you know what? I'm not bored of it because I'm not smashing it 24/7. I think if I was hitting it as hard as other people, I'd have probably hit that wall as well. So I'm just chilling with Last Epoch, to be honest, which I'm quite enjoying that fact, you know. I might jump on it for an hour after stream today. We'll see what time we end up finishing. But maybe I won't. Maybe I'll go on it in the morning before I go to my barbecue thing with friends tomorrow. You know, I'm just chilling with it and having a good time. There's plenty of time. The cycle's going to last for ages. I'm not in a rush. I don't want to blast that game so hard that I get bored with it, really. And the thing is, right, we are coming into the latter part this season. So sure, like selling and stuff's becoming more difficult, but I still really enjoy playing this right now because of you guys. I get to play with all you lot and we just get to have a good time. So, you know, I kind of wanted to come on and stream this with you guys, really. Sure, I've done a couple of Last Epoch streams this week because I wanted to play that too, but, you know, life is all about balance. Balance we have had until Season 5, and then we go straight back into 100% 24 hours a day of Diablo with zero balance. But you know what? Someone needs to do it. Someone needs to slay them demons. So there we go. But yes, they have made the leveling in the upper end higher, right? They made it so that it doesn't scale as much over Corruption 300. So you're better off just doing 300s over and over because you can do them quicker. Unless you really can smash stuff higher. Because it's got reduced benefits above that to stop people farming super, super high corruptions. And then they've made 98, 99 and 100 a lot harder as well, haven't they? So, yeah. And I think they reduced the effectiveness of Tomes of Experience and how often they are showing echoes as well, I believe, if I remember rightly. So there's a number of things they've done to try and like combat people that just super farm XP and just level up ridiculously fast. Hydrate, you say, Clink. Thank you. Cheers, everyone. Cheers. All Ribena is good. Yeah, I noticed my CPU usage percent goes way high when this happens. I also have 32 GB. Your CPU usage goes very high. How hot is your CPU when it happens? That would be a very useful metric for you, Polaris. If it's not very hot, then that probably means because what can happen with processors, if they get really hot, new processors these days, they have automatic features in them that basically make them instantly cut their power, like 50 or 60% rather than 100% if they get to a certain heat to stop them from blowing up. It's a safety feature. So, and then but they cool down super fast, right? These have got huge heat sinks on them, and they're meant to have thermal paste to help transfer the heat quicker to the heat sink. So they can cool down from 90 degrees or 80 degrees or whatever they go up to, 70 degrees to like 30 or 40 very quickly if they're not blasting the energy through them. So it could be that. Depends how long you've had the processor. Maybe the thermal paste has worn away over after all this time. If it's not a temperature thing and the temperature looks sensible, then it's possible it could be the memory. You've got 32 gig RAM. You've got 32 gig of RAM. What setting have you got your textures set to? If you go into graphics, there's this one here, texture quality. So if I turn this to ultra, I get issues, even on 32 gigs, because I'm playing in 4K. So I've got that set to high. I've got everything else wax up except ray tracing for now. That was the one that was making it an issue for me. It was slightly exceeding the RAM, I think. I say I'm just sort of throwing out ideas, so obviously they might be bad suggestions, but you know, it's kind of what it is a little bit of trial and error almost, you know. Oh, it's catching up on the chat. 2 secs. Let's get this boss down. How long we got? We got loads of time. Good. Hell yeah. Yeah, I think I have to hit that wall now. I don't know what to play. You need new D4 season. That is true. Yes. The new D4 season. Well, so you've still got 3 weeks for that, right? I mean, we can still get into... I think Lotus Epoch will be more fun to play with people as well. So like I say, I haven't hit that wall because I've just not been smashing it super hard. So I'm just going to jump in and play for a couple of hours here and there probably when I do. Really, and just try and enjoy it and have a bit of fun. Just have fun building. I'm not worried about getting to level 100 super quick. Just going to focus on trying to build my build and proving that it's viable and all that stuff. Maybe try a few builds during the cycle. 9 to 12 masterwork requires so many materials. I know it does, yeah. I really dislike the pit system right now in that sense. It's just boring to run. It's so focused and weighted towards speed running builds that it just sucks a little bit, really. Because I don't want to play a speed running build over and over for 5 hours to farm materials so I can go masterwork on a different character. You know, I don't know. They need to rethink that system a little bit. I mean, it's fine as it is. It's a system. But it could use some improvement, I think. Wish Season 5 was coming out a week or two earlier. I feel like it is possible. Yeah, I can't. I don't want them to do it. I wouldn't want them to do that. They need more time. Whoever LDB is, Ladybird, Loki Bug, I think, you need to press your health potion, like, ASAP. You have got 1 hit left. And I'm trying my best to keep you alive right now. But yeah, the thing is, like, they had the PTR, they had a lot of feedback. A lot of it was constructively negative, not just negative naysaying this is bad. There was some serious issues there, from what I understand, and now they need enough time to fix it. So, yeah, they're going to need that time to fix the stuff, I guess, or at least try their best to fix as much of that, or change it where they can. I kind of hope I want them to spend the time on it to make it so it'll be a better season for us in the long run, rather than bringing it out soon and giving us something that's sort of half done. I don't mind that it's a short season though, honestly, because it means it's going to be fun for the whole season. You're not going to hit the point we've hit now, where it's like, what do we do for the next few weeks? We've done everything we want to do. You know, we're over 8 weeks already. We would be in expansion already if we'd just done Season 5. And there's going to be 8 weeks of just hype building for the expansion as well. So there's going to be loads of points where there's going to be loads of hype, loads of campfires, there'll be a new, I reckon there'll be at least a second trader for the expansion. You know, and so on and so on. So, yeah, no, it's just a case of, unfortunately, I understand, believe me, I am a kid in a candy store when I can't wait for something. I'm trying not to get too hyped about the expansion just yet, but when it gets nearer that time, I will be sitting there on the edge of my seat like you, like, I want it now, I want it now. But we will next week get to see the new class in action in 6 days, so that's nice. We get full details, lore, how they're going to play, probably video footage to show us, or even live footage to show us how it's played. So that will be good. So that's something to look forward to, at least. Hydrate. Yes, sir. I'm hydrating, don't you worry. All mine are set to low. It could be the thermal paste. I built this piece several years ago, and I'm a bad PC and I haven't put any more on. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. A few years is still not that long. Depends how many years you're talking, really. But it can be that. Check, yeah, like I say, if you've got a monitor or something, mate, when it happens, you can obviously see the CPU usage. See if you can get a temperature tracker. See what the temperature goes up to and stuff. So you can see if that spikes at the point where it lags. If it does, then you know that's something probably likely to be related to it. And if it doesn't, then it's probably not that. Guys, we've got a spare plate. We've got a spare space in the party if anyone wants to come and join us. Hey, we've got Frogster in the house. How's it going, dude? Good to see you. I need to have Masterworking and Tempering to be less punishing. Yeah. Yeah, less punishing. Absolutely. That is definitely something that's missing. Yeah, absolutely. I'd say so. Heavy and Light, how's it going? Yes, we can make a second party, Heavy and Light. If, in fact, was that you that just joined us? Can't remember. I forget who's who. If not, just let me know in the chat and I'll get a second party going. And we'll probably do one more of these afterwards and then we'll go do some bosses for the rest of the stream, as we do. Let's pick these up. Yeah, because we haven't got too long until we'll start doing chests here. How much time before bosses? We'll do this hour and we'll do one more hour, Saluta. So probably about an hour and a half. And which one we're doing today? I'll have to go look what resources I've got. If anyone's got any boss resources I can buy, I will buy them from you. Saves me having to try and track them down on the market, to be honest. We're getting to that point in the season now where it's just like, you know, just might as well just start using up the resources we've got. And just have some fun with it. Otherwise, it's all going to waste anyway. Because let's be honest, most of us are never going to play on these characters and stuff again and use these resources once the new season starts. I mean, that's how I play. Pretty much all my stuff goes to Eternal and that's that. It's done. Never see it again. Missing the maid outfit. Oh, I'm sorry, darling. But this brings me back to a point I made earlier. There's a few more of you here now. We do have a new community challenge going on. If you click on your channel points at the bottom of the chat, you can put your 2,000 points in for the stream and every other stream going forward for the next 29 days. And if you complete this, on the season release, we will do another one with a different costume. And this time we will do it as a charity stream as well, I think. So be sure to put your points in. The maid outfit is retired, so it will be something different. But we can have some fun with it, like we did before. Go with a different theme. Some other fun... I've got some other fun ideas as well. When is the next campfire chat? 18th, Lock P Dog, next week. 6 days' time. I really want a Crusader or Paladin. Yeah, I imagine that will be the second character class to be added to the game. Probably expansion number 2. It's been asked for. They know. They've mentioned they know. They would be probably quite dumb not to do it on the second expansion, if not before. If it gets to the second expansion, they would be dumb not to do that. They'll just upset people, and I think they know that. So very likely that's what the second expansion will probably be. And themed around. I mean, hats off to them for trying to do something new, though. Honestly. And hopefully it plays well and it's enjoyable. Season 6 might be an extended season, probably. No, I don't think it will be. I think it'll be 3 months, honestly. But we'll see. I think there'll be 3 months. Because you've got to think it'll be on the same cycle again. You've got 3 months, 3 months, 3 months, 3 months. The only reason this is 2 months before the expansion this time is because of the timing of when they're releasing it. But if they literally do make it so that the second expansion is exactly a year after the first one, then they can do 4 seasons, 3 months apart, right? The problem was they've just had lots of things they've been combating since, and they delayed one season by a month, didn't they? If you remember, which is where they've lost a month here. So that's pretty much why. Is there anyone? Yeah, okay, guys, I'm just going to quickly go and salvage. Make sure someone stays near the altar, please. Yes, that's me. I joined. All right, cool. Yeah, Heavy Lights in. Nice. Smat 2K. How's it going, dude? Good to see you. Everyone's smashing their points in. Good stuff. I like to see it. I have a few stones I'm trying to sell if you want. I think I have 10. Yeah, I can buy those off you, Oxmaster. That's fine. We can certainly do this. I don't even know how much they're selling for. I'll have to go have a look. We will check this out in a bit. It needs to be done at a time when I'm off as well. Yeah. Needs to be a time when I'm off as well. So around the 16th of August. Well, I was going to do... If I do that stream, it's probably going to be on the release of the new season, which is a week before that. Because I've got those days booked off already. And it'll just be where the biggest hype is for Diablo. And if I'm doing a charity stream, I kind of would prefer to do it at a time when there's more people. More chance of exposure for the cause, to be honest. But it'll be a long stream, so most people would get a chance to jump in for some amount of it. So I can join in, yeah, fair enough. But we'll see. Like, it's nothing set in stone yet. That's just my initial thoughts. Nothing is set in stone yet. Got to get to the point where it's completed first, and then sort out what we're doing for it. I got a load of mats for you. Awesome. That's very kind of you, Eskio. We can certainly look at getting these and making use of them, and we'll decide which boss we're going to do today. Once we can see what we've got plenty of. Athex, how's it going? How's it going? Good to see you. What's happening tonight, everyone? Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're just doing a bit of Helltide right now. And then we'll get into some bosses. And we'll complete this Helltide. And then we'll do another Helltide. And then we'll get into some bosses, as we do. Ooh, Loki Bug's got an item. A two-handed scythe. Ooh, got some nice tempers on there, dude. Nice. GG's. That looks very nice. Hey. Loner Ethan 18, I believe I got that correct. Please correct me if I didn't. Are we going to do Duriel? That is certainly a possibility. I'm pretty sure I've got lots of Duriel mats, so yeah, probably quite likely we would end up doing some. We could do a mixed match of bosses if it comes to it. Do you need it for your season? Do you need Duriel for a specific reason? And also, how are you? Let us know how you are. Let us know what class of builds you're playing, and welcome to the channel. Always happy to see new people. Make sure you've got yourself into the gold giveaway, Ethan. We, ! Enter. We give away billions. I think there's probably about an hour and a half left on this one. We'll give away 2 billion in 2 separate prizes for 1 billion each, and then we're going to do 2 sets of 2 billion again tonight. Hey, Cletus coming in. How's it going? How's it going, dude? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. As always, a pleasure. Just linking me another ring. Ooh, what we got here? Super lucky. Very nice. Yeah, that is lucky. Very good. That looks pretty decent as well. Nice. It's good to see some of you guys getting some luck on your tempers for once. Makes a change, doesn't it? Look how many yellows are on the floor. Holy moly. Imagine if that all just auto turned to gold or resources. I'd be rich. Just need Ubers from Duriel. So, just so you understand, Loner, you can get all of the Ubers from any of the Tormented bosses at pretty much the same rate. Like, I'll show you in a second, right? I can prove to you. We've done a lot of bosses. I did a 24-hour stream challenge the other day. We did 24 hours of free Tormented bosses for community. We did 254 bosses, I think it was. We dropped something like 80 or 90 Ubers. I've got a note of it here so I can tell you exactly where they came from. There we go. It'll be this one here. Yeah, we did 252 bosses. Sorry, we got 84 Ubers. We started with Grigor. We did 60 runs. We got 22 Ubers. Spread across all of them. We didn't get Doombringer, but we got at least one of everything else, including 7 Starless Skies, which was definitely our most popular of the night. We then went on to Duriel. We did 62 runs and got 63 runs, sorry, and we got 24 Ubers. We then went on to Zir, did 65 runs. I only got 14 that time round, but we've had better runs than that with Zir before. We then went back to Duriel, did 33 more runs, got 11. And then we went back to Grigor again, did 31 runs and got another 13. So we did a whole mix of bosses. And all of them at level 200 and above will give you your Ubers. So just to clarify, there's a bit of a misconception there. If you're doing the non-tormented bosses, then sure, you have to kill Andariel or Duriel. But if you're doing the level 200 version ones, all of them will drop any of the Ubers. So whichever one we do, we'll get a queue going. By all means, hang around so you can get in on the queue, and hopefully we can get you some Ubers. I mean, I've dropped an awful lot. Well, in my streams, we have dropped an awful lot of Ubers for people. You're talking hundreds at this point. I haven't counted exactly how many, but it will be literally hundreds. So, yeah, hopefully we can get some for you guys tonight. And we do three runs per rotation, and then we try and prioritise people that haven't had a chance to go, and then we'll just keep rotating until the end of the stream. Pretty much, that's what we normally do. All free. If people want to donate resources towards the runs, then obviously that's lovely, but I don't expect that, to be honest. I will buy them off people if it comes to it. Where the hell are the things set out? What's the time? Oh, we need to go do chests, guys. I'm going to go do... I've got 3,000 cinders. I probably should go spend some of these. Yeah. Time to rush and do some chests. Do. See if we can get these done. I'll look at chat in a moment because I actually am running behind time here. I didn't realise what the time was. Go on. What we like? Oh, inventory's already full. My God, inventory management is still a massive problem in this game. Like, Last Epoch's just better for inventory management because they've made items worthless to pick up. You don't need to pick them up and salvage them for resources. You don't need to pick them up and sell them. So you just don't pick them up. You just filter them out and leave them. Kind of wish Diablo would do something similar, to be honest. Because then I wouldn't have to keep doing this all the time. It's actually beneficial to do this because, look, 519, sell those, 521. I've just made 2.5 million or something. Just over 2 million from that. Can't play on vacation, sadly. Ah, fair enough, Loner. Are you at least on vacation somewhere nice? I mean, vacation sounds pretty good. Right, let's get this one. Where's the next one? 2 down there, lovely. That'll be nice and easy to get those then. Give me that, please. Thank you. Mount, please. Got back-to-back Tyrael's Might this morning. That's pretty nice. Decent. GG's. Which boss were you doing, Bone Mill? Cletus has just gone through the numbers for the challenge. What does the Doombringer do? Well, it's a sword, but the main thing it's got on it, which is pretty useful as a stat, is it comes with percent max life on it. Which, if you temper into it, you get 3 rolls and go to master at 12. I think it gets like 70% max life on it. So it's extremely good for things like Thorns Barbs or any build that scales by health. So anything like an overpower build would be incredible with a Doombringer because of the amount of health it can give you. So it's probably going to make Necro Bone builds very good next season. Actually, in fact, I think they can wear them. Can they wear them now? Not sure. But anyway, I think Necros can equip one-handed swords next season. I'm not sure they can right now. Can't remember. So anyway, it's good for that kind of stuff, and it comes with a lucky hit chance to trigger shadow explosions and damage reduction on that trigger. The damage reduction might be a buff they're putting in next season. I can't remember, but either way, yeah, it's a pretty good item. I've got it in my Thorns Barb. Damage reduction and shadow AoE. There you go. Yeah, Bone Wheel's already come in with it. Ellie is king when it comes to inventory. It really is, especially with Loot Filter. Yeah, last Epoch's just got really good inventory management comparatively to any other ARPG I've played, really. Especially the Loot Filter. Once you get it set up, as you guys saw yesterday, it takes a while to set a proper Loot Filter up. Hour and a half, I think that bad boy took me to set up on the stream. Very boring to watch, but there you go. Masterclass in how to use the filter. Hydrate again. Thanks, Clink. Cheers, guys. Cheers. I'll need to go get another drink in a second. Let me do my chests, and then I'll do it properly. I'll run out. You've made me hydrate too much already, Clink. I've gone through a whole cup of Ribena. Zir. Yep. Necro can equip. Okay, so Necros can equip it right now. Yeah, okay. I couldn't remember if they could or not. But yeah, Sorks can't, and Sorks will be able to equip a Doombringer next season. So that could be really good for Sorks and their survivability, to be honest. Especially if you want a trigger for shadow damage for free as well. So for like your Tower of Shars proc, it can get you one of your Tower of Shars procs, right? Because you've got Fire, Lightning, and Ice. That would be your fourth element. Plus it give you 70% life. So the Doombringer could potentially be quite good for Sork builds, just off the top of my head. You know, 70% HP is pretty massive. That means you could then just focus on not getting HP nodes in your Paragon board and just go smash them in damage instead, for example. Or just becomes you just become tankier, right? So you can actually survive stuff without needing immortality and such. How long we got left? 5 minutes. We did just clear that area in 5. So, oh, there's one chest over there. God damn it, I missed one of the key ones as well. Over there we go then. Oh, that was rude. That was really annoying. They all hit me at the same time. Let's do that, because then I'll be able to use this permanently at least. Nice, there we go. Righty. It's going to be a bit of a rush. I don't know if we're going to get them all, but we'll try our best to get as many as we can. Go. I need to ping where we're going. Down here. I'll catch up on chat in a sec, guys. Let's try and get to a point where I'm not getting smashed. Is Barb getting a buff next season? Well, I'd like to say no. Probably. Barb seemed to get all the love, right? They are a loved class in this game. Really, you need Druids and Sorks and stuff to get buffs, but there we go. I'm so excited for my Sorks to be able to hold Doombringer next season. Absolutely. Yeah. That's probably going to be quite good for some Sork builds, I reckon. Yeah, so I think there will be some good changes next season. People just need to play around with the stuff a bit more for the other classes. But I just don't think the playing field is going to be level with Barbs, while Barbs have so many more aspect slots, to be honest. At least in the current form of the game. So we'll see. It's probably not going to be solved in Season 5, but maybe Season 6 with the new mechanics coming in with the mercenaries and legendary Paragon glyphs and anything else they bring in. Maybe that will bring in enough change that it will start to level the playing field a bit. I mean, I really hope the legendary Paragon glyphs are actually build defining, not just 15% more damage when you've activated this many nodes. I want it to be like, change your frozen orb into a fire orb. You know, I want it to change the element of my skill, and I want it to make it split into 3 rather than 1. I want it to do all sorts of crazy stuff. Or, maybe that's too much, but just changing the element of a skill, for example, so you can play with different elements, or fundamentally changing how that it would play, or stuff like this. I think those could be quite cool. How much time we got left? 2 minutes. I do not have much inventory space left, if any at all. Yep. Wob wob. Might just have to rely on the lost and found box here. Just open as many chests as I can. It's actually the hearts I'm most interested in anyway. Oh, we got 2 here. We'll take the steel. Sork will be able to, yes. There's a lot of classes next season, in Season 5, where they're making it so that they can use different weapon archetypes. So, like, for example, Sork's going to be able to use one-handed swords. It won't be able to use two-handed swords, so you won't be able to use a Grandfather on Sork, but you'll be able to use a Doombringer, because it's a one-handed sword. They're making it... Oh, I can't remember any of the others. There's a few classes that are getting access to weapon types they couldn't use before. So that should be good. That unlocks the possibility of a few more builds anyway. They're also consolidating all the implicits on them to make them slightly less rubbish across the board. Like getting rid of all the damage on Tuesday stuff that's still on the weapon implicits. Like damage to crowd control and such. They're just making it like damage over time on staffs rather than crowd control damage, for example. I doubt all of these are going to go into my box. There's just too many. But anyway, never mind. How long have we got? 30 seconds. I'll catch up and chat in a sec, guys. Okay, where's the next one? We'll probably get most of these. I think this is going to be a bit of a stretch. We might get this one. It'll be very close, I think. Go, 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 go. You can do it. Oh, it's going to be 2. I don't think we're going to make it. I haven't got enough dashes. I haven't got enough seconds left in the day. Go, go, go. 1. Yes! I win! Literally the last second. Let's go. Didn't get a heart for it, mind you. But never mind. Nice to see. Right. Let's catch up on the chat. For the aesthetic as well. Doombringer does look pretty good. Yeah, you're right. Barbie's already king, but some stuff will increase their power, as always. Hey, you are talking a lot. I mean, that's not unusual, Clink, let's be honest. Yeah, Doombringer will work well with the lightning build, I believe, because of the proc with the explosions and the lucky hit on the damage types. It'll work well with Andy's as well, I imagine. Bash Cleave is getting nerfed, but that's because there's a huge buff coming to that new sword that's coming in. With the new helm, they're just crazy. So you're still going to find Bash being insanely good next season, I think. I think all basic skill builds are going to be pretty good next season, to be honest. Yeah. The Doombringer will be really nice for survivability on Sorks. That means they can scale their damage in their Paragon board and anywhere else. Yeah. And yeah, Raymond's pulling effect, shadow damage proc. Exactly this, yeah. Yeah, Rob will make the... a lot of stuff will probably change for Season 5 over the PTR as a result of the PTR. So we'll just have to wait and see what the final patch notes are like. Hashtag Barb Nation. Absolutely. Whirlwind Bleed and Flayer King. Yeah. Druids need the most help. They do. Shard or Verithor in it in Season 5. Most probably. But that may get nerfed. Like I say, we need to wait for Season 5 patch notes to actually drop, rather than the PTR ones. Finally got some good pants and got armor caps. Nice, Matt. Finally. Nice. That's good. Third blade. I know which one you mean by Mill, yeah. Druids holding a small ass dagger is so funny. Yeah, that's true. This is a humongous like chunk of meat walking around with the tiniest little poke stick, you know, like stick, and just poking them with this sharp object. Yeah. You're gonna hop out, need to get XP. No worries, dude. That sounds good. Appreciate the runs. All right, let's quickly just do some inventory management here. There we go. And then we'll just wait for the next Helltide to rotate. We'll do one more Helltide before we get on into boss runs and such. Just got to wait a couple of minutes for it to rotate in. Tell you what, while we're doing that, I'm just going to quickly go and grab a drink, guys. I will BRB. I'll BRB in 1 minute. Alright, chat, I'm back. That's better. Immortal Sork dies next season. It absolutely does, and it absolutely needed to be honest. It's just a broken mechanic. People are abusing it. So yeah, it's had its time. It doesn't need to be in the game anymore. Ooh, chat, we're getting goodies. Wow, this is very kind of you. Look at this, all the goodies, chat. Thank you very much. Can I accept all this? I can. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you, Eskio. Those will go towards a very kind... Oh, and more. What else am I getting? More goodies? I've only got 2 spaces left. You gave me all the stuff. 1 second. I can't carry all this. 2 moments. So again, inventory management sucks in this game. Let me work out where we're putting everything. I actually just realised. Oh, I gave away some stuff, didn't I? Yeah. Well, I've actually got... I haven't got that many eggs. I've got quite a lot of Varshan mats. He's definitely got some potential for this evening, I'd say. I've got a lot of Varshan mats, actually. We could certainly do some Varshans tonight, maybe. He's quite quick and easy to do as well. And we had... Last time we did Varshan, he dropped loads of Ubers. There we go. That's a bit better. Let's try this again. Just catching up on the chat, guys, as quickly as I can. Got both temper rolls as well. My armor is now 9,600 barb. Nice. That's all you need. You do not need any more than 9,230 armor. That's too many. Can you give me... 1 sec. I didn't realise you were still giving me that much, to be honest. Let's just dump these here. There you are. That will solve that problem. Try again. Thank you very much. Let's try again. Yeah, they removed cooldown reduction implicit from focuses. That's partly because they want to make it so you can't just get everything off cooldown permanently, right? They are trying to combat that, which is fair enough. Can I make Bone Spirit have no cooldown? Yes, Octomaster, basically. Because there was... Last time I played Bone Spirit, there was a mechanic to be able to make it so your cooldown reduction goes down quicker. You can, like, proc reduction in I can't remember how. I think there's an aspect where if you use it and it hits an enemy or someone, it reduces the cooldown significantly. Or maybe you have to have a certain amount of resource when you use it and it hits. I just remember you can use it as almost like a shotgun build. You can run around and use it all the time. So it is possible, even probably with the new stuff. And there's some new aspects and stuff coming in next season, which will be good for it as well. So I think it will be possible, yeah. Just managed to get them all. Holy moly, you're giving me more stuff. Alright, if you're giving me more resources, dude, you're going to give me a minute. You've given me way more than I was expecting, and like I say, it's just inventory management actually blows in this game. They definitely need to work on this. This is something I really hope they work on sooner rather than later, because it's really painful to play this game with inventory management right now. This is actually hurting me to have my inventory like this, but I have no option. I can't even be bothered at this point. Right, let's try again. I mean, it's kind. I'm just need to make room. All this stuff. Well, thank you very much. That's extremely kind of you, Eskio. Nick Animus coming in with the ticket. So, guys, yeah, make sure you've got your giveaway tickets. Exclamation mark enter. We're going to give away 2 1 billion prizes in probably at the end of this Helltide, and then we'll run another one for another 2 1 billion prizes. So yeah, exclamation mark enter. That will get you into that. If anyone wants to come and join us for the Helltide, which has just started, just come and join in. Or if you haven't got me added, exclamation mark BTAG, exclamation mark BNet, you can add me up. If there's we've got one space in the party right now. If more than one person wants to join, we can get a second party going on the Blood Maiden, so we can have 2 parties going. Boo, Immortal Sork for life. Rich just likes not interacting with damage. How's it going, Rich? Glad to hear. Oh, I've got to craft an Uber, have I? Okay, one sec. I'm actually going to have to go back to the Kyovajad for this. Just noticed you claimed it. Andariel's. We're going to go craft an Andariel's Visage. Kindly claimed by Rich, everyone. Let's see if we can get another 4GA. Freddie, welcome to the channel, dudes. You've got yourself into the giveaway. Good to see. I hope you're well. Let us know how you are. Let us know what builds and classes you're playing, dude. And everyone, let's welcome in Freddie to the channel. Honestly, I think all classes should be able to spec to a tank build. I think it's sad Sork can never even get close to half the life of Barbs Druids can get to. That's true, but they do get the barrier. They can actually go quite tanky. They just do it in a different way. You just need to be able to keep your barrier up all the time. If you don't have a barrier, paper thin. Right, we are crafting an Andariel's Visage. Boom. And it's going to be salvaged. But never mind. Nice to see. Thank you very much, Rich. Maybe better luck next time for me, Bay. Hey? We did get a 4GA Harlequin's Crest the other day by crafting, so that was quite nice. Salvage that and get back to the Helltides, I suppose. Where are we? Here we go. Decrepify reduces cooldown. There you go. So there are some ways of doing it. Yep. I don't use them. Helps the community. Absolutely. I appreciate it, do. I really do. Also, Mac Gank the Skank. That is a pretty good name. I like it. How are you? Getting in on the giveaways as well. Let us know how you are, dudes. Let us know what class and build you're playing. And Barbat as well. Or is it Barbato? Is EU servers down? I'm on the EU servers, Barbat. I hope you don't mind me abbreviating to Barbat. Are you running through console? Are you running through PC? And which console or PC service are you running through? Like, are you running through BNet? Are you running through Steam? Are you running through Xbox? Are you running through PlayStation? Because it might be the service that it's running through that's down. It's possible. Like, we've had issues recently where Xbox was down and then Steam was down. I'm running on PC. I'm running on Battle.net. That seems to be working for EU right now. So let me know, and we'll see if we can work it out or help you. But also, welcome to the channel. Let us know how you are, same as everyone else that's new. And also, yeah, anyone's new, just let us know what class of builds you're playing. Just always interesting to hear what people are playing. And yeah, everyone, let's welcome any of these new people into the channel. Give them a warm welcome. I need 4 sparks, don't I? I got 3. Yes, to do an Uber craft, I have like 50. That's why I've got that option on my channel for the rest of the season. Well, it might be a little bit less. I guess I'll just use 4. How many have I got? I have 47. So yeah, I can do a few. It's 50 million gold as well to craft one. So there is that as well. But I suppose that doesn't matter when you've got 34.5 billion like I've got either. Doing well. I main a rogue and I have a decent barb as well. Got the rogue up to 109 hit so far. That's pretty good. Which rogue build did you play? And what barb build you playing? And which one's your favourite? The more important question, yeah. Which one's your favourite? But yeah, no, so it sounds pretty good. I played a Frozen Orb Sork to start with. I then went to a Thorns Barb, which was hilariously troll in the PvP zone and pretty strong for pitting. I think I got to a 120 or something on that. I could have pushed it further, I just didn't. And then this is my own theory crafted Druid. And I've only done like a 117 on this. I could probably do slightly higher. I could probably get to 130 if I fully built it and got all the items I wanted and got all the GAs and fully masterworked. But we tend to do more community-based stuff in this channel than spending time just grinding to get the best gear to push the highest pits. So I haven't really spent too much time and effort on that because I prefer playing with you guys than I do spending hours and hours and hours just trying to push one more pit level myself. That's just what I prefer doing. There's nothing wrong with doing that for the people that do. Yeah, but nerfing Sork's barriers next season with how Flame Shield cooldown works now and random nerf to... The nerf to the ice barrier isn't as much of a nerf as people think, in a way. We're just going to have to see how it plays. It scales off of max life rather than base life. So if you add Doombringer, it's suddenly going to be way more attractive. And there are some ice armor aspects coming that mean that ice armor can actually be quite strong still. It's just going to mean that people are just going to have to build differently. This is how I'm going to position it, and it might sound quite harsh. People who have been playing Immortal Sork this season generally are not going to be very good at the game, in a way. They're very good at crafting a build, but actually playing the game, they're not actually playing the game very well because they're not having to worry about damage. They're not having to worry about crowd control. And I know that's harsh. I know some of you are playing it. There's nothing wrong with it. The build's perfectly great. And it's not your fault that the build exists, right? I mean, I'd play it if I was interested in it. And that'd mean I wouldn't be playing very well either. But the reality is you're not having to play against damage. You're not having to worry about crowd control. You are literally, as long as you've obviously spent a lot of time and effort and skill to get your build together. But when it actually comes to killing stuff, it's pretty much just stay immortal. And then it's just, now I just need to do damage. With maybe some positioning in it. And what that means is next season, anyone who's going to try and play a Sork build is suddenly going to have to be oh, now I have to worry about taking damage. Oh, now I have to worry about getting crowd controlled again. And it's going to, that in itself is just going to make you feel like you're instantly nerfed. No matter what barrier you're using, no matter what defensive mechanic you're using. So everyone's just quickly jumping to say, Ice Armor's bad. But actually, Ice Armor's quite good. And I think it will still be quite good. And people were saying from the PTR, it still felt quite good. You're probably going to have to crack... You can get Ice Armor in duration extension, for example. I think it is. In Tempers. So you could probably make Ice Armor pretty much infinite. And it scales in your max life. Stick a Doombringer on. Or something like this. Or just stack loads of health. So it scales more. Get whatever cooldown reduction you can. So you can spam it as much as you can. Because Ice Armor's got a node in it that where you kill an enemy, it reduces it. I think it's when you kill an enemy, reduce the cooldown. Or something. There's some way of reducing the cooldown on it. So I think Ice Armor will be a viable option. Will people use it? I don't know. But there are some interesting aspects coming for it as well. I just can't remember what they are off the top of my head. But I remember going through the patch notes and seeing them. So I think it will just be a case of wait for the seasons come out. Wait and see what the patch notes are. And people are just going to need a moment to sit down and figure all that stuff out. But I think it'll probably be better than you think. Just the same as a few other things this season ended up being better than people thought they were going to be as well. Once people figured out how to use the new loot system with it. But yeah, I mean, the Immortal Sork has made people a little bit... what's the word? It's almost like they've been spoiled. Like a spoiled child. They're so used to having this such a shiny, excellent tool. It's going to make any Sork build feel weak next season to start with, I think. So I hope that came across right. But that's... You know... I think you're going to find some very good players this season are going to be slightly less good next season in terms of pit pushing. I don't need to name names. But I think you're going to find there's going to be some of them that are not going to be as good at pushing pits. By default. They might still be good and they might grind it, but you know, some of them will still be excellent because they're just very, very good players. And to be fair, I'm not saying any of them are bad players. But I think you'll find some of them won't just by default be the best pit pushers next season. You'll probably find some new people coming through. That is my guess, anyway. Can I join on you for the Hellside? Absolutely, Nick. Just come and join, dude. If anyone else wants to join, just ping me in game or add me in game or message and we'll get a second party set up. You know you can always just come and join, dude. We're doing community-based stuff today. Especially if I get into talking like I just did. I can go for 5 minutes before I look at the chat. Get into deep conversation. McGank Skank, I am awesome. Thanks for asking. You are welcome, dude. All about good conversation in here. I'm playing the Bash Bleed Barb. Nice. Good build. Yeah, performing very well. Still getting gear in place. How are you doing today? I'm doing okay, actually. Thank you for asking back. Yeah, not doing too badly. It's been a long week. I don't normally work Fridays, and I did today because we had a summer social event with work. So yeah, we did that. But yeah, we have a good time. We're here having good games with you guys. Oh, we'll put another heart in here. Why not? Here comes Nick. Here comes... rip. Nick, you're going to have to go back to the main menu and back in, dude. Sorry, man. I do apologise. I've done the party invite bug. It was looking so favourable. And then we got kicked into kahunas. McDaddy, how's it going, dude? Anyone know any tricks I have not tried to get rid of the unable to find Diablo 4 license error? I'm in Battle.net PC player. You're a Battle.net PC player. Interesting. No, I haven't run into that. Can we get that second party going? Yes, we can. I need to get the fourth person in this party first. So that when I leave, there's 3 people here rather than 2. Here he comes. Right, here comes Nick. Good. Right, guys, everyone that's in my party right now, make sure at least one of you stays near the altar at all times. I'm going to drop so I can get another party going. If one of you can post your battle tag in the chat so someone can come and join you as well, so you can fill out to be a 4-person party, and then we'll fill my party out. So I'm going to leave to allow Hellspawn to come and join me. Hellspawn, if you want to come and join me, dude. Hopefully we don't get de-instanced here. I can still see them here. D is one of them. Alright, here comes Hellspawn. Nice. Yeah, Eski's here. This is one of us. Cool. It looks okay. It's not too busy here, so I think we'll be okay. If anyone else wants to come and join, just come and join on me. And there's the other party that's got a space as well. But yeah, the license error, that's a weird one, Matt Daddy. I'm not actually sure. Also, I'm getting a bit slow down the chat here, so I apologise, guys. I'm going to try and catch up. But Barbat, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here. And I do appreciate that. Yeah, people can add me up as they like. The battle tag's been posted in channel, but if you need it, ! BTAG, ! BNet, that will be there available to you. Barbat, thanks, maxed out Firebolt, but next season I'll AFK at Stash House. Yeah, fair enough. AFK at Stash House, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, the Firebolt Immortal sort build is great. I really wasn't trying to slander anyone that's played it. It is a great build, right? But I do believe that because you've not been interacting with damage or crowd control, it might have spoilt people a little bit. Heartseeker going to be naughty again, Season 5. Can't wait. Ooh, we do like naughty in this channel, don't we? I'm so sleepy. Diablo girl, go get some sleep, you naughty girl. We'll see you in a couple of hours when you wake up again. Freddy, Rogue is definitely favourite. I like movement. My Rogue is Heartseeker Rogue. My Barb is non-bleed bash build. Nice. Sounds awesome. Good stuff. Diviana coming in with the raid. Diviana, how are you? How was your stream? I saw you were playing a little bit of Last Epoch. How's that going? You managed to figure out the game yet at all? And also, everyone, we just got a raid from the lovely Diviana herself. I know a bunch of you have run into her in this channel and other channels. Let's, if you've not given her a cheeky follow, guys, let's go and do so. Let's give this lovely lady a cheeky follow, and give her a little bit of support. I hope you had a good one. Yeah, playing Last Epoch there. Getting there. Awesome. I'm hoping we'll be able to... I'll tell you what, after my stream later, I might go on for an hour or so, Diviana, so I might be able to jump in with you for a bit if you're around. Or if not, we can try and find a time over the weekend we can play a bit. Because I know I said I'd play with you yesterday and that didn't end up happening. If anyone wants to come and join us on Helltide, guys, just come and jump in. We could use at least one more in my party, if possible. The other party had someone as well. Just catching up on the rest of the chat I missed before, so bear with me. Anyone that came in with Diviana, welcome, welcome. Hope you're well. Weren't you in the other party, D? I didn't want the other party to be like abandoned. Okay, so we want the other party to have people as well, that's all. Anyone that's in the other party, let me know how many of you are in that party, and make sure you've got your battle tag available so that we can try and fill you guys out. Guys, I'm just going to go quickly salvage because I'm very full and I've got like 30 items on the floor to pick up. BRB. The whole distracted me right at the end there. Try again. Nice, there we go. Lies, sir, I push buttons. Yes, you push all the buttons. The lies. I hate playing Immortal Sork, but it's only build right now that can push. It's true, it is the only one that can push high pits. I do agree with that. And that's a flaw in the game, right? That's a flaw in the design of the game. And don't get me wrong, it does require some button pushes, but you are not interacting with certain interactions games, and you can't deny it. That's the whole premise of the build, right? You get Immortal Fire Shield, then you just stack everything else in the build as damage. You don't have to build for defense after that point, because you don't need it. You don't need HP. You don't need help. You don't need defense. You don't need resistances, because you just can't be hit, so it doesn't matter. Which is why you're paper thin if you do get hit. So, yeah, that will change the dynamic of the builds and the plays quite a bit next season for the Sorks, because most people have gone that way, haven't they? I'm so excited for Chain Lightning. Same. That's probably going to be my starter build in Season 5, because it's great for levelling anyway, and I want something that's going to be fast for levelling on, and it's going to be quite strong, I think, in the end game. It might not be the strongest build, but you know me, I don't care about playing the absolute meta build to start with. I want to blast up to level 100, I want to start farming stuff, and then we can make a meta build for killing bosses afterwards if need be. I'm hoping to buff to the pants and fix the bugged helm, because I don't want to play a strong build based on a bug. Yep. Unfortunately, most of the strong bugs end up being because of bugged interactions or wildly broken interactions. So we'll see how... There probably will be more of those next season. We'll see. Hello, cat. How are you? Oh, you're in love mode, are you? Get down, please. Thank you, boy. Good boy. I think we just got de-instanced. Or maybe it didn't. Oh, no, we're good. That's good. Yes. The PTR did not have the unique and yeah. The unique and the Uber overhaul was not in the PTR. So they will be a lot stronger in the final season, I think. So you're going to find Ubers and uniques are going to be a lot stronger when we get to Season 5. So it's possible, like, the Doombringer is going to be absolutely cracked. Like, twice as much HP. Who knows? Because the Doombringer's getting double the crit damage on it. The Arvarian's getting massive buff. Although I still don't know if it's ever going to be used. But, it's going to be much better than it is now. And so on and so on. So we're just going to have to see how they play. Jean, PTR in general was a mess. The fact we had to farm test... Yeah. They didn't get that PTR right, which is a shame. I only did 2 hours, and I just decided not to bother after that, because you're right, the farming for stuff was just like, well, this is boring. And I just went back to playing with you guys, because that's what I find fun. So I'm hoping that they got enough data from the people that did actually spend the time doing that to be able to do something with it. But I guess we'll see. It was poorly managed, but it's a shame. Did you go to Develop this week, just down the road for you? I didn't go to Develop, actually. Develop was down in Brighton, right? I was invited. I know people there. I got invited by one of the people that runs it, actually, down in Brighton. I know him from many years ago. I went to the Games Developers Conference 2012, and I met Mr. Simon. And Simon's founded and sold many games companies. He's quite a good friend of mine. I haven't seen him in many years now, but last time I saw him was on a charity event which we went with work. But I didn't go, no. Not this time.